Hello, this is the Saboteur coming at you from Hillbilly Gaming, playing a little MLB 2015, the show for y'all folks today. The game's already got started here, so I mean I got a little late in the game here. It's still the first inning. All right, we're getting started. I'm pitching first. He's up batting. Not really trying to hit the inside of the plate too much. I found out online. I play a little bit of franchise and stuff against the computer, and the computer, man, you can sit there and you can you can sit there and pick your pitches, and kind of work your pitches out, where you start off with the fastball and then come back with a changeup and kind of work the batter and stuff. Because I mean, the computer, they're not going to swing at balls off the plate that much. I mean, they will, but they're not going to swing at them. But you play online, man. I mean, people will swing. I mean, it's hard to lay off when you already get ready to swing. It's hard to lay off when you see it's a ball. You're already going, and I'm the same way too, man. I mean, once I start getting my mindset on what I'm looking for and get ready to swing, I'll swing, and it's hard for me to lay up too. So I found out online that the batters are swinging looking a lot of pitches that they wouldn't if you was playing franchise on the computer. You got to pop up there. So I try not to put too much right over the plate, because I mean, unless I get down the count a little bit, then if I get down the count, then I'll come back and start putting them over the plate so I don't walk people and shit. But early on, I'll throw that shit, just right on the edge of the plate or a little bit out off the strike zone, and just see if they're going to swing and shit. Most people will. Here he's pitching to me now. I'm swinging. That was a decent pitch on the inside, up high of the strike zone. I should have got that, but I swung off a little bit there. He threw that one down low. I mean, that was a little low. I think that would have been a ball, but he had an error, so I got on base anyhow. I mean, I've always been a baseball fan. Back in the day, man, I used to be a big Atlanta Brave fan. Back when they had Glavine and Avery and Smokes, before they even got big, and they had Pendleton and them batting for them, and then they got old David Justice, and once old David Justice started progressing a little bit, hell, they got pretty damn good. Won a couple World Series there. They were the team to beat in the 90s. I mean, back in them days, I was a big fan of Atlanta Braves, big fan of the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I didn't jump on the bandwagon, though. I started watching them before they got big and got into them, and then they got big. They went out and turned the shit on. So I think they just did it because I was their fan, though. So I haven't been into sports as much as I used to be here recently, but I used to really be into sports real big. I remember back in, here I am, there's a good hit, but it's a pop-up. Oh, it was a grounder. Sorry about that. I was thinking what they used to be. Yeah, it was a grounder between first and second base. All right, I got the bases loaded here, man. I'm in the driver's seat at 0-0. I mean, I should be able to turn it on right here, but I ain't used to my buttons yet. And when you want to take a base, like right here is a pop-up after he gets this out, I should take home. But I hit the wrong button, hit R1 instead of L1. You're supposed to hit L1 in the base, and you'll take the base on a pop-up or something like that, or when you want to take a base. If you steal, you hit R2. But I hit R1 there like a dummy and ended up not getting to home. That should have been a sacrifice fly to home. All right. There I am up again. I got bases loaded. This is my big chance to go ahead. It's been a pitcher's duel through two. Grounded it, foul ball to the right there. I'm waiting for my big chance. I need a home run. Grand slam would be nice. Is it a grand slam? Is it a grand slam? Hell no, it's a pop-up. So now I'm trying to run. I got a late start. You see me there. I should have ran as soon as he caught that ball. I should have hauled ass. But I'm getting my buttons down. And I took off a little late, and he tagged me out at home, man. So I'm just learning the game. I've only played like 3 or 4 games online. And it seems like people quit a lot online. I played 3 or 4 games, and 2 people quit. Right now, I think I'm 2-1 when I go into this game. And the 2 wins I got are both people quitting. This guy even tried to quit here. He ain't yet, but he does here in a little bit. He tries to quit during the game, and he tries to do a friendly quit. The other people just quit and gave me the win. He tried to do a friendly quit where he offered, for me to quit too and nobody get the loss, and I refused, man. I was like, hell no, I ain't quitting. And I made him stay there and play, and I don't know why. He's a good player. I mean, he got a little troubled in, but I mean, he stays pretty consistent through this game. It's a pitcher's duel all the way through. But yeah, I mean, I remember back when I was a kid, man, or not a kid, but when I was young, playing on Nintendo, playing Little League World Series on Nintendo. I mean, I loved it. It was, I mean, there's a little more action on that, man. You get some grand slams, and I mean, this game is realistic. I mean, if you're looking for a fast action-paced game, you know, baseball probably ain't gonna be for you. I mean, maybe if you're into sports, wanting action-packed sports, I mean, basketball or football might be a little bit more action-packed. But this is realistic, and if you're a baseball fan, you're gonna love it. Because, I mean, it's realistic. I mean, games take a while to play, though. I mean, this game right here is like a 30-minute game. I got it cut into 2 sections so I could get it on my 15-minute save on my PlayStation 4. But, I mean, I got the gist of it for y'all. So, I mean, right now I'm pitching now. He's up to bat. So I'm not trying to throw anything right over the strike zone. I done figured out that pitcher or batters are swinging almost anything. That one went right down the strike zone. And he took that one. No, that was a ball. It looked like it was right. It was on the inside edge of the strike zone. Looked like a strike to me, but seems like this referee, that was definitely a ball. That was low. Seems like this referee's a little bit easier on him than he is me, but that was definitely a ball. I'm not going to argue that one, but I threw that one outside and he swung. I mean, I try to keep it off the plate until I get down the count. When you get down the count, you don't want to walk them, so you got to start putting that shit over the plate, but I'll make them. I'll see if they're going to watch early. Looks like I'm fixing to walk this guy's 3-1. But I'll try not to put too much over the middle of the plate and not give them too big a chance to get a hit and start getting down the count and see if they're going to swing. He popped up that one to the right. All right, that's the first part of the game. Now I'm coming back. I couldn't save the whole game for you. It would have took too long. So I saved the first 7-8 minutes and then the last 7-8 minutes. So now we're in the 9th inning. It's tied up 1-1. I got a home run in like the 7th inning to take the lead, and then he came back and got a guy on base and another guy on base, and ended up getting a double and getting one of his guys in for a score and tied it up 1-1. So now we're in the 9th, tied up at 1-1, and it's been a pitcher's duel. I mean, I found that online. I mean, there ain't a lot of scoring online. Well, there hasn't been in the games I've been in. I mean, because I mean, people don't want to put it right out over the middle of the plate like he just did there for me. And I got a hit out of that shit too. I mean, he wasn't throwing much over the strike zone. He was throwing it out a lot, and I was swinging. Now he's starting to throw a little bit inside here. His pitcher's up to 103 pitches, man. I mean, that's a lot of freaking pitches. He changed pitchers just then, didn't he? I usually change it about 70 or 80. When you get up 90, man, they're starting to get wore out. He ran his pitcher up to 105, let him pitch 9 innings, but finally he had to replace him there. 0-3. I'm just watching now. I'm getting, well, it's 1-2, ain't it? Oh, he struck me out. I think I could have watched that one go by. It would have been a ball and even up the count, but I swing. I mean, I'm one of them people, I swing for the fence, man. It's hard for me to lay up. I mean, I can't lay up. I got to go. I laid up on that one, watched that one go to the inside, but you got to have a good eye. I mean, I'm sure some of these people out here that play online are good and they see what's coming ahead of time. But, man, I mean, the pitch, look how fast that is. I mean, boom. Within a second, that pitch has done left his hand and went over the damn home plate. So, I mean, you got to be able to make quick decisions. So, I mean, it's hard to lay up when you're playing online for the batters to lay up on a pitch because they only got a half a second to make their decision. I made him pop up there. Looks like we're going to try to end up taking it to extra innings. I'm in the bottom of the 9th. I'm hoping I can hold him here because if he gets a hit, he's got to win. I mean, it only goes 9 innings. I've already had my turn at bat, so he's got his turn. So all he's got to do is get one score, and he's won the ball game. But I ain't going to let that happen, folks. You can bet your sweet ass on that. He made him pop that up. I keep throwing a lot of sinker balls on him, man. He keeps popping them up. I mean, a sinker's a good pitch, man, to make them get pop-ups because, I mean, it drops and gets their bat underneath the ball, which just naturally pushes the ball up, so you get a lot of pop-ups. He swung at that one low. I'm trying not to give him too much over the plate because I don't want him to win this son of a bitch. I mean, he's got the advantage here, but now he's starting to wait and watch a little bit. He's getting a little bit smart to my pitching. I mean, I got to put something over the strike zone. I'm starting to. That was a sweet pitch, man. That was a sweet pitch. It was a little bit low in the strike zone, but it wasn't going to be a strike whether he swung or not. That one wasn't. He just swung at that one. That one almost hit him in the damn shoes. But he swung, and I'll take it. All right, we got the 10th inning, man. Here's my chance. I held him off in the 9th. We're in the 10th now. It's been a pitcher's duel. It's tied up 1-1. But I'm swinging at everything. That son of a bitch is all the way to the ground like I'm playing golf. I should say 4 if I get a hit on all these pitching. There was a good pitch, but I drove it right to the second baseman. I got 1 out. I got 2 more chances. We're in the 10th. So I'm hoping I can hit me one, get one over the wall would be nice. And is it? Is it? Hell yeah, there it is. Home run. I took the lead in the 10th. So now the ball's in my court. Now I got to push it against him. Hopefully I get another run or two to kind of, you know, give me a little leadway there. Give me a little comfort. Now he's getting freaked out. He's throwing that ball up in my head. Hell, that son of a bitch was all the way to the freaking sky. There he throws another one to the freaking sky. Dude, I'm not playing volleyball. I'm not going after that shit. I'm sitting there. Oh, I took one and swung at one and watched one. There was one high that I took, but that was a good hit. But it was a pop-up. He was there pretty quick on it, but I made good, solid connection on it. So now I'm just trying to just ease ahead a little bit here and boost my lead a little bit. And he's a little nervous. You can tell he's pitching a little off here. He put that one right down the. Oh, that should have been a damn home run. Boy, he put that one right down the center, about a little above knee high for me. But then he strikes me out on a fucking head high fastball. All right, now the ball's in my court, man. I just got to get 3 outs, and I got the ball game. So I got him a little shooken up, man. I know how it feels right here. First one, I throw pitch. He swings first pitch and grounds it to shortstop. But the ball's all in my court. I just got to get 3 outs, and I got the victory. So I'm not going to give him anything over the center of the plate, man. Nothing in the strike zone. He's watching, though. He's wise. You know he's nervous as hell because he's got to get a run to tie it. He's got to get 2 runs to win it, but he's got to get at least 1 run to tie it, and he's only got 2 more outs to do it in. So, you know he's a nervous son of a bitch, shaking in his boots right here. I threw that one up over the strike zone a little bit. I mean, he had his chance there to hit that one. I got a 2-1 count on him. I got 2 balls to 1 strike. But I got to get something over the strike zone or I'm going to end up walking him, and I got a grounder to second. All right, so I got 1 out, and this is mine, folks. This will be my first straight out victory by actually winning and not just people quitting. So 1 out, and that's mine. Let me throw it up here. I threw one right over the strike zone. Is he going to tie it? Is he going to tie it? All right. Oh, no. Freaking error, man. I was there. He should have had the damn ball. What the hell? I think we got a payoff in the midst out there with my right fielder. He's taking a little money under the table to try to bring this son of a bitch back or something because I overjudged it, but I came back in time. I should have had the freaking catch. I don't know what happened there. So I still got 1 out to win this son of a bitch. Now I got 1 strike on him. I got 1 out, 2 strikes, and this game is freaking over. He fouled out to the left there. So 1 more strike, and this ball game's mine. Will I get it? Nope, he popped it up, but this still could be the ball game. It's going over the wall, right to the edge of the track, man. What an exciting finish. I end up winning in the 10th inning with the pitcher's duel. Hope y'all enjoyed this. This is the Saboteur from Hillbilly Gaming. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe.